Two terms that often get confused for AP Psych students are sensory adaptation and habituation. There are two questions, or two statements actually, one in green, one in orange. What I'd like you to do is decide which one is an example of habituation and which one is an example of sensory adaptation. Remember, you can pause this podcast because I'm going to go on, but I want you to actually try to figure this out. Okay, now let's compare and contrast these two terms and why they're confusing. One of the reasons why they're so confusing is because both of them have to do with diminished responsiveness or a decrease in responsiveness. And both of them have to do with this decreased responsiveness because we are constantly being stimulated, or we are repeatedly being presented with the same stimulus. That's how they're similar. How they're different is sensory adaptation is happening at the level of the receptor sites. Habituation actually is a concept that is connected to learning. And the reason why habituation occurs is actually due to learning. Think of it like we get bored. For example, if your little 3-year-old brother keeps on yelling, "Boo!" the first few times you might be startled, but after that you come to expect. That's learning, right? You come to expect. You make the connection. You see your brother, he's 3 years old, he's going to keep repeating the same thing. And your responsiveness literally starts to diminish. Your heart doesn't beat as fast, you don't get as startled. Okay? But that's a learning process. Sensory adaptation is like your sock on your skin or your watch on your wrist, your phone in your pocket. The receptor cells are actually no longer responding as strongly as they once were. Now, it gets a little bit more complex in reality, but that's really what you need to know at this basic level. And those are the differences between the two.